The annual Bonginge Mazuma Foundation High Tea event was held yesterday. The event, hosted by former First Lady Bonginge Mazuma, saw women and men coming together to converse on issues affecting women.
Under the theme, Men and Women Come Together to Stop Violence Against Women and Children, former First Lady Dr. Bonginge Mazuma held the 6th annual Bonginge Mazuma Foundation High Tea event that seeks to start a conversation about some of the social ills South Africa is facing, and in particular, gender-based violence.
The foundation was established in 2010, August, so this is our birth month. We are 8 years this year. It was becoming now a growing phenomenon, as you are saying, in South Africa, that every time you tune into the news, you hear about someone who's been killed, you hear someone who's been raped. You know, there's so much violence, not only women, the elderly women, but the children. And now this rising killing of the people living with albinism, it's also things that are concerning, because if you look at the strategy of the foundation, though our vision is to see a South Africa where diabetes ceases to be a killer due to lack of awareness, we have two other strategic pillars that we work towards fulfilling. That's education. We believe it's a cornerstone for growth in any developing country. And then we have the empowerment and development of people from vulnerable communities.
Different stakeholders came together to share their thoughts on possible intervention on challenges we face as a country. The Commissioner for Gender Equality was also amongst the attendees at the event.
When we say 50-50, we were tending to say equal pay for equal job done. We're saying women are also committed and women are also as intelligent to be the presidents of this country, to be the ministers of these countries, to be the doctors of this country. But if the young women are not qualifying, from fees must fall, from NSFAS giving them the money, especially to the poor of the poorest.
Other high-profile guests were Minister of Higher Education, the chairperson of SALGA's Working Committee, and Dr. Ngema Zuma's life mentor.
Well, firstly, I think it's great to bring women together in this way during Women's Month to celebrate, because we tend not to in August, but also it's for a good cause, which is great, the Bonginge Mazuma Foundation. So many of us who are here today have been attending this Hats and Heels tea party and supporting the foundation to advance education on diabetes and help to educate.
On a somber note, the issue of abuse, femicide are really disheartening. That so many years after our democracy and the dawn of our freedom, we see such incidents. I think it is really disheartening and saddening for South Africans to view this.
I feel that we're not really focusing on the causes of gender-based violence as well as domestic violence. I'm here to see, and that's my interest when I'm as Chaba, that at a point we need to move away from focusing on the girl child and focus on the boy child.
The High Tea aims to raise funds and awareness for abused women and children that will champion the fight for the voiceless. With Masachaba Dlamini, Afro World View Bureau Reports, Pretoria.
And as Women's Month commemorations continue, a group of plus-size women came together in Cape Town to celebrate self-love. As part of the Big Beautiful Women event, they walked along the beach all the way to the pavilion. The aim of the walk is to restore confidence and encourage plus-size women not to allow the media and fellow citizens to define their beauty. Big Beautiful Women organizers say women should be proud of themselves regardless of their body size. They are hoping to reach all big, beautiful ladies of the country. The group is also planning to have more events of this nature in the future.
Big Beautiful Women is a project that founder Cheslin Julius started 3 years ago. We are about empowering and inspiring big women especially, but women in general, because society has placed big women in a category, and they have placed being beautiful in a category as well. So you need to be a certain size, you need to have a certain hair type, you need to be from a certain background in order for you to be beautiful. So we want to show everybody, and we want to educate society that beauty comes in all sizes.
Estelle Mathieu says each woman has her own journey.
I've been following their journey. I've got to know these girls intimately and learned their stories, and some of them were just downright sad. And even though they look like a happy bunch of people, you will find that they each has a journey, and their journey has been to thus far has been very sad. But with this group, they've come out of their shell. They've discovered that they've got other potential, and they also learned to speak out about their problems and how the public perceive big, fat, or let's say bold, beautiful women.